Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Phantasy Star Online, Episode 2. This is Gilbert, and we're running around and exploring the seabed, and I think we should reach the boss by the end of this part. If we don't, I'll be very surprised. Honestly, I think we'll reach it well before the end of this part, but things don't always go as we think they will. Alright, so this is a dead end, so I'm going to go ahead and go this way first. Got a little turned around, that's why I went to the other room, but hey, whatever. Gonna go that way eventually anyway. Doesn't hurt to take care of a couple things in there now. But I definitely want to go get that terminal before I proceed. That is one of the special Olga terminals. And yeah. Oh, by the way, they mentioned a while ago about the 3 AIs, and I probably should have brought this up when they mentioned it. The 3rd AI that they did not mention is Volopt. And actually, they might mention it in one of the quests. I think in Ellie's quest, they might have mentioned Olga, but I'm not sure. I know they might have mentioned all the 3 AIs then, but I don't recall off the top of my head. Oh well, not a big deal. Anyway, yeah. But, yeah, Volopt, that's the 3rd AI, and that one did go crazy, and we had to fight it, and that kind of sucked. Alright, let's see here. Access. Seawater hazard from Cage Beta 630 in Research Facility Lower Area. All staff in this area must evacuate immediately. Warning, blah, blah, blah. So, that's not the same as Derole, who is beta something or other. Okay, so we got another download. So I'll have to check that out in the next Cal terminal we find. You know, it seems to me that since Ellie managed to secure the backup of Callus, that Cal should have been able to, I mean, the backup, would that have included the data about shit that was going on? Maybe not. Maybe she only had enough space for Cal and not the stuff he was in charge of, or should remember. Who the heck knows? Probably one of those little details that sometimes game developers, or I should say writers, story writers, tend to forget. Because, I mean, I don't want to say the game developer as a whole, simply because, you know, I mean, there are a lot of people involved with game development, and not all of them, you know, very few of them are going to have any say in the story, you know? Just gotta kill these Rico boxes. Here we go. Alright. There we go. Okay, now this is a spot where it's pretty deep. I mean, and that's part of why I find the whole flooded facility thing creepy, because not just because of the water, but because of how deep it is in some spots. Oh, you. There we go. Come on, what's next? Bring it. Ow. Never mind, you can leave it. That's better. Ah, crap. 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 I should not have bothered feeding my mag. There we go. Okay. Stupid Morphos getting in my way. Stupid. Oh, good. That saves me the trouble of going around you. And there's stupid lasers. You know, Morphos are not as bad as I remember, but then again, maybe they're more of a problem on higher difficulty levels, and that's why I remember, like, oh no, Morphos, ah! But I don't remember. By the way, I've never shown off a slicer, so I thought I might as well. It's like a, sort of like a throwing knife. You know, it's not really a saber. You throw them like that. And what you'll see when you're using a slicer, and I'll try to show it off, but I don't know if I'll be able to, is that you have your main lock on, and then you have a bunch of little sub arrows pointing to other enemies it'll hit. Anyway, I am powerless, yet I have everything. In this dark abyss, I wait for the savior of the red captive child. My destruction at the bottom of the deep abyss. I wait. Wait. The cliff float. Well, we know of one deep abyss that has been previously mentioned. And he was just saying, it was kind of garbled, but you get the idea, thanks to the text, that... Okay, where are the enemies in here? Come at me, bro. Ah, crap. There we go. Ah, crap. There are two of them. Now I seem to be... Ah, that's better. I guess it was because of the enemy. I couldn't move. So yeah, I bet if this was audio, we wouldn't have heard that. But yeah, so he's probably waiting at the bottom of that shaft I mentioned before.
Iris! Can you hear me? Good. Sorry about the bad connection. Anyway, that message was not a log. It was not a previously recorded message. It was received in real time. Just like the first transmission the lab received. Plus, it originated way below the facility's lower section. There's a long vertical hole that starts from the lower level. That's where the message was sent from. According to the data collected from the seabed facility, it's labeled Elevator Shaft. And further down below...
So, I'm not going to get to see what I downloaded? Dang it. I suppose I could go to one of the earlier terminals to access it, but... yeah... Well, here we are, like I predicted, and we reached the elevator. I'm tempted... Oh shit, seriously? Oh, I'm probably just too close. Yeah, okay. When you're too close to the teleporter, you can't place telepipes. Alright. We're going to do some item management. Since I did download something, I am going to use the main teleporter to go to the seabed upper, and I'm going to go to the first Callus terminal I can find, and we'll see what I downloaded there. Now, so I guess I'm not going to get to show off the slicer. I'm going to hold on to the soul atomizers. Ooh, this is better than mine. Well. Okay, then. Let's see. Oh, good. I can buy Trimates. That's very good. Let's see. Oh, I don't have the money. Okay. Let's see. Take Musetta. Thank you. Item. I'm gonna hold off. Yeah, I'm not gonna take anything extra with me right away because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna die. And I'm gonna have to go and level up and then record it. So, yeah. But I'm gonna hold off. Now, if I go through this fight, I mean, obviously, if I die, I'm not gonna show it. Well, I mean, depending how this part goes. If I die and it's right at the end of this part, whatever, I'll leave it in, and the next part will be when I go and defeat the boss. But if I'm doing well, and the only reason I die the first time is because I run out of healing items, well, then won't I feel silly? Anyway, let's go to the seabed upper levels. Because if I don't go to the upper levels, I'll have to either run to my telepipe or run all the way through the upper levels to get back to Pioneer 2. So it's better to just go to the upper levels. Now let's see if we can't find a Callus machine somewhere close by. Now I don't want to use a telepipe because I have my telepipe right in front of the boss portal. Bleh. I wanted to say teleportal, but that's not correct. And, oh, I'm doing it again. And by doing it again, I mean I was shaking the thing. Okay, come on. There should be one closer than this. Okay, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. This one should still work. Or not, you bastards. Okay, so we can't ever see what did we get then? That's weird. I don't recall this being a problem before because I guess it's just bad placement of the Olga terminal because if I go to the cliffs, I mean the central control area, or if I go to one of the VR areas, it's not gonna have all these messages, I don't think. Because they're separate systems. So I won't be able to see what we got from here in either of those places. I'll only able to see information from those areas. So, I guess... yeah. I can try... I mean, once I beat the game, I can come back and see if I can access that. I should be able to access the terminals then, once I go and beat the boss. So, you know, given the timing, I am going to call it a part here, and next time we will finish episode 2. But that won't be the end of the Let's Play, even the main Let's Play, because there's sort of a prequel quest I want to show for sure. And there's some extra quests in episode 1. I mean, they're really not that. I mean, if there's one that's... I'll look at the list of different... of what's different in terms of the quests, and if there are any that are especially interesting, I'll run through them, but otherwise I'll just do the prequel quests and call it then. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the series so far, and I'll see you guys next time. Later.